Waiting for these guys to waiting for Discord to load.
Hello.
Aha. Hello.
Don't log into the server. Don't log into the server.
Wow.
Angry Pigman.
You guys angry the pigman.
What?
Jacob,
What?
are you still in?
No, I left.
Who's in the nether?
Stream is back.
Not
Chaser,
I.
probably. Chaser. Tell Chaser leave. Shaffy in the nether?
I'll find out.
Oh,
Yep,
bro,
they're
wait,
still
am I?
pissed off.
What's
No.
Shaffy?
Alright, how about everybody log out of the nether and queue up this video with me?
What video?
American Dad video.
Where is
Oh, I've
it?
seen it.
It'll be like 40 seconds. Jeff, you can watch it anyway.
It's in Bill Clip.
Huh!
Yeah, make sure you log out of the nether for sure.
Did you actually log in? Are you actually playing?
I just go home. I was eating.
Alright, I'm posting it in Gentleman's Club. Queued up at 0.
Okay.
Alright, they're okay now.
Are you ready? Are you queued? Are you queued at
Alright,
0?
hold on. Give me a sec.
Meatball?
Say what?
Queued up at 0. Get this video ready.
Alright.
What are
I'm
we?
ready.
What are we? What?
It's 45
Right,
seconds.
I'm at
It's
0.
hilarious.
Wait,
It'll be
what's
alright.
going on? I'm lost.
You ready?
Oh
for
my
these?
god! I hate this fucking Discord.
Go to Gentleman's Club.
That was rude.
Queue this
Yeah,
up at
I don't
0.
like going in there. The first thing I see is somebody with a giant something in their fucking ass.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? Alright, scroll to the bottom.
Wait, where is this?
In Gentleman's Club, the link that I sent.
Yes.
Click it,
There
queue
is
up at
shit
0, and then we're
everywhere.
gonna hit play at the same time.
Okay.
Seen this
Is
before, I think.
everyone ready?
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Meatball, you ready? Jaffe?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright,
I was
3,
ready an hour ago.
2, 1, play.
Oh my god! That man crapped all over my room!
Oh god.
It's back to the
What?
nut
No.
house for you. Now
He
this
was staying
is
in their
5
house.
circle service.
It's everywhere! I know it's his! Because there's hot dog pieces in it!
Oh!
Oh god.
It's between the mattress and the box spring! Oh, it's smushed into the outlets! It's under the carpet! It's in my DVD tray! It's trying to play it! It's where the it's inside my smoke detector! It's between every page of my books!
Why though?
It looks like my pillow is in my pillowcase,
Ew.
but it is not!
God.
Shit everywhere.
It looks like my pillow's in its pillowcase, but it is not! Oh my god! Alright, that is one of the funnier clips from that show. Oh, shit.
Nice.
I should rewatch
Well,
that show.
That show was
I
amazing.
rewatch that show a lot. It's
This should
I
be
find
practicing
episodes that I
cello?
haven't seen before, even though I've seen
That
it
I should be.
all the way through.
Do you play cello? Go back to Patreon. I will play on there soon. Not today though.
It's everywhere.
Oops, this is...
That's gonna be Meatball as a parent pretty soon here.
It's everywhere.
No, look, I already went through this with Mia, so now Callie's doing it.
She shits everywhere?
No,
Nintendo
no, no.
Direct?
So one night we had Mia, like we're all asleep. Mia's asleep. She used to wake up in the middle of the night and she'd pick up a toy that she could reach it from her crib. So one morning we come in there, and the baby
Good night,
room
Sheeplog.
has like textured walls, so you can't get shit out of the walls.
Oh
And
no.
she had taken her diaper off and put shit everywhere, smeared
poor
it
child.
in. It was,
Shoot.
the child looked like she had took a dip. You remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
No.
The chocolate river?
Augustus Gloop.
It looked like she had dove into the chocolate river, dude. It was
Oh
nasty.
no.
You have forever ruined this movie for me.
Dude, look. It was so bad that we had to replace the drywall. Like the smell would just never leave. It was bad.
I don't exactly know what to say about this, but it's not going to be good.
My pigmen
Oh,
are
what?
Patrick.
What beast?
My pigmen are Patrick.
And it is glorious.
I love the noises. I'm keeping the sounds.
I'm out of weed. What am I
I'm not surprised.
Shouldn't be. Smoked a lot of it.
Yeah, I know. I smoke it all day long, man.
What you can do when you when you're at a job and you can't smoke your weed?
That's the reason I'm trying to smoke all I can.
Oh. Get like enough of it in your system just so you don't have to go through the withdrawal.
Yeah.
You don't go through withdrawal with weed, but it's fine.
I know.
I mean, if I can get one of these private contracted jobs, then I don't have to worry about it. I ain't got to take no fucking drug test. And also, I don't have to work with nobody. They just tell me what they need done, and I have a deadline to get it done in. Oh, the American way.
America.
All the weed you want. I love these holes where there's no anything in it. Just bedrock.
That's where the lava was.
Hey, long
I know, I
man.
love it.
Welcome, welcome.
I don't, because I fall in them while I'm trying to mine everything else.
Oh.
We're running out of netherrack to mine.
Oh
We're
my
almost
gosh,
there,
I just walked
boys.
by Pigman, I can't.
Maybe just unsub and resubscribe.
Yeah. People do that shit all the time. Get over
Funny
yourself.
thing is, I have the sub count up there because people asked me to put it there.
Just so you can see themselves unscribe, subscribe.
I'm not gonna lie, I do that when I'm bored. I unsub and sub.
So that's you.
No, not recently. Have you fucking playing Fortnite, bro? What do you expect? I got time for that shit?
Yeah, if you're playing that shit night.
Fuck.
Baby. I'm here.
So, you clean up the shit yet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's earlier
Must
today?
not have been a lot.
No, I caught her just in time. It wasn't
Was
too
she sticking
terrible.
her finger in her butt or what?
No, she took her diaper off. She normally
Children
tell me
are
if
off.
she pooped.
This is disgusting.
Children
Please.
are.
I don't want these details.
Well, I mean, you know, don't make a blooper, cover your trooper.
I cannot find the secret battle star, and I'm getting real pissed off about it.
The secret battle star?
Google
So
it.
why mine
I have
netherrack?
Googled
That's a good question. That's not shit related.
Oh.
We need to remove all of these blocks so that all of our mobs spawn inside the farm we're gonna build here. And we are almost done. If I mine straight down in any direction, we're gonna hit bedrock.
That's not.
So it must be
Oh
here.
my god, that's so funny.
That's a great question that's not shit related.
I know, that was such a lovely line.
That's disgusting.
Beast, that's the reason why you keep us all around, okay?
Because
It's
we
probably
are
also the reason why he made the blue house, so he can't fucking come in and start talking about this shit.
It's not shit related, and I quote, well, alright, that was
Chaser's been in his cat tree this entire time.
I
Why?
just want to know, how the hell do I not have access to the blue room?
I don't either.
Because you have screaming kids in the background?
Wow, alright. Tell it how it is, I see.
Yeah, man. That's dad
I have a very
discrimination.
short list of people who will never ever join that channel uninvited. Or
And Cedar is one of them.
without good reason.
Meatballs. One
So the
of
few
them.
people who have access to that room are people who, as of currently, will never ever have any chance of bothering me. Like, I cannot see a circumstance under which anybody who can access that room will bother me at any point. Like, Chaos is never gonna join unless he was invited. Chaser and Sig and Aggie don't join unless they feel like just wanting to hang out or chat. And I think that's... I guess, oh yeah, Jaffe has access. I don't even think he knows
Yes,
it.
I was hoping you were gonna remember me. It was good. Even know.
You were waiting for me to say it.
Yes, I was.
Well, like, those are just people who know that, like, if I'm in there, I'm probably just, like, you know, in do not disturb mode. So if they join, they do it right.
Quietly.
And it's not really a competition or anything. I'm not holding auditions to have access to the room. I don't want it to be a thing.
I get it.
Okay, Meatball. I just imagine I'm sitting there streaming Fortnite or whatever. Meatball joins, starts yapping about an iron farm. I don't need it. All right. I don't need it.
If you're in the blue room, I don't even try to join. Just, you know, I just know that's home away from home. Just like if I don't want people to know that I'm even online, I just appear offline.
There you go. We'll tag you anyway.
It doesn't matter. I put myself in do not disturb mode.
Somebody said that's gonna be a big farm. I'm gonna show you how big the farm is.
And hopefully it's a big farm.
It's actually not that big.
So
I mean, I guess
like...
no, it's really not that big of a farm. I mean, it's a decent size, but it's not huge.
Could we make it bigger?
Glad that no one fought the Ender Dragon since I last logged off. Because I logged off mining out part of an end pillar, and I would have just been stuck inside of it.
I really wish I would have done it.
I really wish I would have done it too.
I mean, it would have been a funny way to die, but...
Suffocated in an obsidian pillar.
It's just like, well, I literally dug my own grave, so...
That's why you should never log off inside obsidian pillars. Why are you digging out the obsidian
Yes,
pillars?
because that's a lesson to be learned from that.
Obsidian.
Why do you want obsidian?
Why wouldn't I want obsidian?
To do things with?
That was a stupid question. Why do you use obsidian?
No, I didn't say why do you use obsidian. I said why would you want so much obsidian?
Why do you use obsidian?
I never said that.
Oh my god, running this wither farm with the pigmen being Patrick is amazing. Cause like from the bottom, all I see are the pants. So I see wither skeletons and blaze rods and swimming trunks.
Pants.
Alright, but Jacob, to answer your
That's
question,
awesome.
I think Jaffe was asking a question to answer your question.
Obviously he wants the obsidian for things you do obsidian with.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
But what is his plan to use it for?
What? Dude,
If you just want to
ender
make, like,
chests and
40,000
nether portals. That's pretty much the very few things in enchanting tables.
Maybe I just want to make 40,000 enchanting tables. What I do with my obsidian is none of your goddamn business.
I
That's
have
right.
built.
Mind your own fucking business.
I have built an earlier version of this farm in survival mode. Yes, a much older version. Yeah, I built it on.
Jaffe's a very angry young man right now.
What do you mean, man?
Brutal.
He's a very angry giraffe.
If
dressed like a
anything, Jaffe's
dinosaur.
more of a man than Jacob.
I'm a giraffe!
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. It's Jaffe's. Or is it a dinosaur dressed like a giraffe? Which one is it?
It's a giraffe.
Yeah.
With a dinosaur onesie.
It's
Okay,
a
yeah.
giraffe disguised as a unicorn. No, it's a unicorn disguised as a giraffe.
So here it is. You can already hear the ghasts. We played this during the Halloween event, so we have a whole bunch of jack-o'-lantern wither skeletons in here. 16 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 16 of them. And we kept them all in this little storage area. And then the wither farm is right down here. So this is a much older version of the farm. Kind of an original design. And if I'm not mistaken, it should still work. However, if I turn it on, they're not gonna bounce off each other like they used to, and I can show that now. So if I turn it on, my game just clicked off. Okay, that was weird. If I turn it on, you'll see it'll run, but they'll just get stuck, and they won't actually bounce off each other. But I mean, as for like, you know, pushing the skeletons off, that much will function. But it won't actually go. And for whatever reason, this guy's not triggering either. I'm not sure why that's not happening. But you see, It just doesn't work the same way. So, are the willow skeletons rare with pumpkins? Yes, they only spawn one day of the year. My favorite game of all time, Borderlands. I heard have some of the Mind Acidia. That was 1 diamond for 4 stacks. Oh. You've sucked a lot of bitches. That would be. Yeah, I got that a lot of damage dealt to mobs from this farm. So one of the I can't really show it in this world because we changed up the entire design, but one of the changes I made to the farm was there were blocks in the middle where the gas bounced back and forth on. But as you can see nowadays, we've gone for a much more redstone based design where whenever a mob spawns, they just get filtered out by the observer. And they do take a little bit of damage on the way in as well. And that's okay. That'll just make them easier to kill in the end. It's not really that big of a deal. Like, we don't need the mobs to be safe in here. And the gas do an excellent job, as you can see, sweeping to the middle. But if the mob is fighting it, it will take a little bit of time. But eventually they'll go through. And I've actually wondered if, like, maybe adding a row of trapdoors here might not be that bad of an idea. And if I ever wanted to do that, it's surprisingly easy. So, like, if I ever built this in survival and later on wanted to come back and do that, we can do this, put all the floors in. You can see it'll filter out all the mobs. I'm gonna trigger this one time just because I love seeing these mobs get swept to the center. It's so cool. If we ever wanted to do that, we could take trapdoors like, I don't care, spruce maybe. Come in maybe from above. Yeah, that's inverted now. Point being, we could maybe not on the string, but do something like that and then just trail it all the way down. That way the mobs would be up against the walls like so. I'm gonna do this for 1 layer just to test it. See if this works. Because if the trapdoor is colliding up against the ghast, it'll be a lot easier for the mobs to get pushed into the center. And I'm totally curious to see if that would actually work. Of course, there would be 2 layers where we wouldn't be able to actually put the fence in. So the mobs would inevitably get stuck here. So I guess that wouldn't work in the end game. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that idea right there. And just kind of leave it as it is. This is a test world, so it's not that big of a deal. But we can actually turn the farm on just like so. Okay. Wish I could build that farm. I mean, you can. It might not run super well on a laptop, but I mean, like, it's kind of a big boy farm, as I like to say. Like, there are a lot of entities moving here. We got 200. Once you start killing, the entity count goes way up. Like, this is when it really starts to peak. But it's still not that bad. Like, an operating entity count of like 300 is pretty okay. I already got a wither skull. If you want to change this over to a blaze only farm, trapdoors will do that too. Oh, well, there you go. I don't know why you'd want a blaze only farm, but you could. I've always liked that this farm is all in one. So that, like, this farm, you're gonna get, you know, wither skeletons, blaze rods, pigmen, normal skeletons. Like, you're gonna get all of them with this farm. And it's gonna be a huge source of pretty much everything that Nether has to offer. Of course, you won't get magma cream or gas tiers. Gas tiers are a more specialized farm, so it's gonna be hard to have that as an all-in-one. And magma cream are kind of not something you need to farm in mass. Yeah, I just love doing this and seeing how long it takes me to get wither skulls. Oh, I love using this farm. Even if I'm just demonstrating. You have the entity spawn rate? Kind of. So, what I could do is spawn in a second account. I can actually demonstrate this right now. I spawn in a second account. Open up a LAN world. I spawn in a second account, I can double the spawn rate. Okay, so if we take this and fly far away, somewhere completely separate, give it 12 chunks because why not, fly up to say like high 200 so nothing spawns, go to creative, and then just leave that, you'll see that more mobs will be able to spawn. So you can see that the entity count has now doubled because of the fact that we have effectively 2 mob caps in here. So even more mobs are getting swept to the center, even though all I've really done is just signed in a second account and AFK'd it in another. So now we have like an operating entity count of, you know, 275 instead of 200. So basically with this amount of entity count, you can have a whole lot more mobs, a whole lot more entities. And it's going to be a lot faster. You can have basically twice as many mobs you can kill. And this is probably how I'll run it on Minerva. We'll have 1 or 2 mob caps full of mobs. And with 2 accounts spawned in, this thing will probably be closer to 8 to 10 skulls per minute. You going to bed, Malik? Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Enjoy your sleep. So with 2 mob caps, you can see that there is pretty much always a mob to kill. If I set this thing to a macro to swing like every second, it would almost have something to hit. Always, almost always. I need a way to deal with the entities. That's going to be a problem on the server. For sure. I wonder if there was like a way that you could automatically kill it all. I don't want to do fire because I've got, you know, leaves. But if I did like sand right down here, I could put cacti. Will that help kill off the entities? Oh, I need the actual sand, huh? Keep my sword. Yeah, so this is not a farm I'd ever trust to have like fully AFK because, you know, you'd have just the entity count like would just skyrocket because of all the experience. Water? Yeah, let me just put water in the nether. And water wouldn't kill the experience. Oh my god, this thing. It gets so laggy. I'm gonna run this in survival for so long. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to just be in survival mode, smacking away with my sword, just killing all the mobs as fast as they spawn. You have an algebra test tomorrow and you subbed? Hey, I appreciate you checking me out from a comment on a video. I'm gonna have to leave more of those funny comments, just see how many people come by. Hope to see you again, man. Best of luck on your test. Ooh, that cactus really did the job. So that's pretty cool, because if I do now... Am I safe in here? Do they have a line of sight? They do. They absolutely do. It's not killing the XP. Well, I mean, I guess the blazes are floating up. It's not that bad. I'll have to figure out some other way of doing it. You just saw my comment on the video, just said to stop by. I literally just said goodnight to somebody who also found my comment on that. Is that comment getting upvoted? I should probably find that comment now.
See your face now that I've seen what you look like.
Alright, you
Oh, and
guys.
by the way, the gap between my teeth is because I chipped a tooth.
I'm officially looking up my comment on that video.
It is being currently
Which
fixed.
video?
Somebody else
This
just
is looking up something.
somebody else just came to my channel from that video. Did I? How many upvotes does that comment have? I'm actually curious now.
Wow, someone tried to hit a banger and they missed
2008.
Did you just say banger?
on Fortnite.
Holy shit. My comment has 547 likes.
Wow.
What the hell?
Which video?
What does
was
that
this?
mean?
Look, okay, what the hell? Okay, in Hangout.
Okay.
Look at top comments. Holy shit.
Wait, how many upvotes?
547.
What?
What the fuck?
Apparently, enough people liked it.
I commented this video is like the IRL experience for my streams. And the title is that nobody came to his workshop. What the hell?
Oh, someone's
Hey,
headset
what's
died.
where's the? Where do I find top comments?
Please. Yay.
I'm liking some of these comments. What's the hook for your streams? What sets you apart? Okay, this guy took it way too literally. This guy said, well, it's Minecraft, so... Add a mister to your name and you can hope people get misled. Having looked at your channel, I can see why. Wow, these guys are toasting me out here.
Get roasted,
Yeah, fuck
bro.
'em.
I need a beer and to see something naked.
Holy shit. I did not expect that many comments on that. I didn't expect so many upvotes on that comment.
How do I find top comments?
Jesus.
I have beers.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone answer my question.
You always got beer, man. I'm gonna
Make
come
sure I
live
keep
with you,
some.
Sig.
Okay.
I'm only gonna live with you, Sig, if you could let me call you daddy.
No.
Come on!
Nope.
It'll be like a father-son
Nope.
experience. Uh,
500.
Nope.
If I...
I didn't expect so many.
It'd be like $3
Nope.
a day. $3 a day, dude.
Honestly, it's kind of nice to get that kind of encouragement. That's officially it. I'm gonna start leaving more comments and videos like that. Who would have thought that that's like such a weird way to plug your channel? Is just like leave funny
Networking,
comments
my
on
friend.
videos.
Just get your name out there any way that you can.
Where do I find this comment?
What?
Just look at top. Look at the top comments.
For which video? That's what.
I liked it
Go
in
to
Hangout.
Hang
No.
out.
So no one came into my workshop thing.
And I commented, it's like the IRL experience for my streams.
And Beast is like the 4th comment.
Did I get bumped? I thought I was 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Tastes like
Yeah,
pee?
you're 4th down, but you seem to have like. I don't think it's sorted by order.
Yeah, it's not.
Ian, thank you for
It's got
subscribing.
500 and something likes.
Got some really not nice responses on that. There's one guy who was like, oh yeah, having looked at your channel, I can see why. The funny thing is it was satire. People do show up to my streams. It was just a
Can I have
joke.
those pics?
Yeah, give me a
Por
sec.
favor. Okay.
Sorry, I just needed to kill a ghast. The tears go. They're there.
Anyway, yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
It's almost like fishing. And honestly, like, it's a fun way for me to just, like, when I'm watching videos, I make it an extra effort to, like, try and think of something clever. Makes video watching more fun.
Look out!
People are assholes. You seem like a good guy, so I'll stick around. Hey, I appreciate that. I am a good guy. You know, I just like to put out funny videos on the internet. All right, let's hope that these mobs don't kill me.
Die. I died.
Yep, they killed me. Hey, yep.
I don't
Yep,
care
they
about
got
too
mad.
much, but it would still be kind of inconvenient if I lost it.
I don't actually
Oh,
know
man.
which way to go. Is this the right way?
Alright.
Kind of just picking a direction and going in it. Wow. All right. I got lucky. Wait, is this the right farm? I think so. Yes.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
I think
Time to
Callie
get back
said.
to mining, boys.
Go.
Callie
Am I
goes.
supposed to
12.2. No, this is what. This is 13.1.
I mean, hold them for now because I died.
Oh. You died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bath shot me. I tried to protect the shulker box, but I got stuck in some fire.
Rough.
Because every time I jumped, I took the fire tick damage, so it stopped my jump. So it's just like,
I hit that.
yeah. But yeah, that's basically what happened.
Okay, it's still sitting here.
Alright.
I'm moving away from it so it doesn't get hit.
Don't worry, I'm like basically there.
Alright, I wonder how big the hitbox for XP is. Like, at what point are they gonna sneak through? The hard liquor is a bit... What are they talking about? Oh my god, the lag. Jeez, the XP or hitbox is huge.
You want a snowman?
What are you talking about?
No, you don't.
Alright. Am I gonna die here? I didn't seem to anger anything. That seems to be working, you guys. Jaffe, I'm in survival and I'm not dead. I've been muted forever. That's okay, I wasn't really talking to you. Jaffe, I'm in survival mode and I'm not dead.
I'm proud of you. What do you mean?
What is this? Oh,
This
my
is
god.
a drive-by. Arroba, 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 arroba,
Cedars, this you.
arroba, 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 arroba,
What is it?
arroba, 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 arroba,
It's a drive-by shooting. It was Cedar, he's deafened.
arroba, 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 arroba,
God damn it, I thought it would've done the ad thing, it didn't.
arroba, arroba, arroba,
This is
arroba,
so
arroba,
loud.
arroba,
This is
arroba,
so
arroba,
loud.
arroba,
I'm
arroba,
sorry.
arroba, 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 arroba,
I
arroba,
apologize,
arroba,
Beast, I didn't
arroba,
know it was
arroba,
gonna do
arroba,
that.
arroba, 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 arroba,
Just
arroba,
wait for the
arroba,
dump.
Don't apologize.
arroba,
Make him your
arroba,
bitch.
arroba,
Make that
arroba,
goddamn
arroba,
Makepeace
arroba,
absolutely
arroba,
deafened.
arroba, arroba, arroba,
Sorry, what,
arroba,
Jackie?
You get the
arroba,
best of both
arroba,
worlds.
arroba,
You get the
arroba, arroba,
WAU
arroba,
also.
arroba, 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 arroba,
I'm so
arroba,
sorry, stream.
arroba.
This is how I make
Arroba,
money.
arroba, arroba,
I
arroba,
apologize.
arroba, 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 arroba,
This is
arroba,
so
arroba,
bad.
arroba, 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 arroba,
You can
arroba,
stop it if
arroba,
you want,
arroba, arroba,
honestly.
arroba, arroba.
Too nice to him. My god.
Eat, Cedar.
I didn't know. I thought it was just gonna be the. I didn't know it was gonna be the Rubai, Rubai, Rubai.
Sounds like she's saying rhubarb over and over again.
Oh, now I'm hungry again. God damn it!
Well, thanks for the 5 anyway.
You're welcome, sir.
It was like, I feel like I made my donation sounds louder, because that was like louder than it normally is.
I like the noise you make every time you get a donation.
What?
That's it. That's the noise. That's the noise.
It's the noise he makes when anything surprises him.
Hey, Beast, Beast, you should make the donation noise louder as the donations get bigger.
No, make it I'm a giraffe.
Yes.
I don't think there's any way I can do
Okay.
that.
Beast,
Yeah.
could you make it when someone donates, I'm gonna just say I'm a giraffe?
Maybe.
I'm
That
a
was
giraffe!
something. Yeah, that's what happens when donors like to dono spam. I gotta roll with it, because, I mean, he paid $5 to annoy the shit out of me, so I gotta give it to him.
You didn't cancel it. I actually muted your stream because
I canceled it like halfway.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because there was some double A's in there also.
Oh, I saw. Oh, you know, yeah.
W.
Oh, wait, no, not strength 255. Slash effect clear. Next week. Fun fact of the day. Strength 1 is actually strength 2 with the command. So I like to test this farm as strength 2 because that's technically what you would have if you were setting this up in a proper world.
It goes 0 to 255. I think.
Wow, that's kind of alarming, but it appears as though I'm going to need to up the distribution system for this thing.
What does that mean?
It means that with 2 players loaded in, we get too many items and the hoppers can't distribute them fast enough.
Oh, so it's really not a problem. That farm might be faster then, is what you're
This
saying.
farm is set up to handle 54,000 items an hour.
So like 6 hoppers?
Yeah. Good job. Good math, Jeffy. I'm proud of you.
I know. Oh my god.
So why didn't we just make this last season?
That's a
Don't get 'em
long,
started.
complicated story.
I mean, regardless of any complications, as far as like even removing the nether roof, why didn't we just do this? It's like, fuck the nether roof, we're gonna just build it anyway.
You know what? I'm gonna redo all this wiring.
That's right, Beast. You do you.
Sounds like fun.
Because, like, right now, it's using redstone. I feel like...
Beast, is it bad that I'm following a guy in Fortnite in solos, and I'm just watching him mine, so I don't have to mine, then I'm gonna kill him and take his mats?
I mean, it's bad that he hasn't caught on to the fact that you're following him.
He's not very good.
I'm gonna laugh when you die. If
Bro,
it
I'm not
happens.
gonna die.
I mean, eventually you are, but
No, I'm immortal.
He didn't even get my shield off. I just he's a poor guy.
Jeffy, you're a troll.
I am actually. I'm a huge troll, and I
Cuff
love
me.
it. Like every person I've killed has had a slurp, and not one person has taken my shield off. So I walk in, and I shoot them in the face, and then I take their
Take
slurp
their
and
shit and leave.
you know what would have been really funny?
Hmm.
When you killed the guy, I just heard my brother in the other room cry out in rage.
And look at that! I killed another guy. I
That would
just
actually
walked
be
in at
really
the end of a fight
awesome
and just
if Jeffy got into, like, someone that we know's game.
into what?
Someone that we know's game.
Like chaos.
No, like Ertiga just said. Like, if you got into his brother's game, like, if you killed him and his brother just yelled out. Chaos said he tries to trap kill every bunny he finds, just waiting for the day.
That it's Chaser?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's actually super funny.
I just hate it because it's so mean.
Makes sense though.
Oh. This one, doing, some next level redstone over here.
Whew, whew, that guy almost had me. That was a little too close for comfort. Whew.
Fucker. Like, seriously, just stop shooting fireballs at me for 5 frickin' minutes.
You guys are having a good time?
Start spawn proofing everything.
Jacob, are you gonna pass 600,000 tonight or what?
I think they're mad
No,
because
no.
I don't have
Not
a
even
bow
the
and I just
call.
keep killing them with an axe.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are.
I left the call because you guys were pissing me off.
That
Oh,
happens
what?
more than I care to admit. That pisses a lot of people off.
I stopped mining for a minute to kill a ghast, and like literally the first block I broke with a pickaxe.
Alright, Jaffe, you're in full troll mode. Calm down.
Man, I'm doing way too good in Fortnite right now. I got 6 kills and there's 5 people left. This is the best game I've
like
ever
you're
had in my life.
coked up, honestly, at the
Right.
moment. It sounds like you
My
just did a
best
big line of
solos, I
coke.
probably had like 12 kills.
I have
In the
never
data
done this
packs,
good.
if does it like
Cast.
if you're like for someone to say like rack cracked or redstone blocked, does it subtract from the scoreboard if you like uncraft the redstone blocks or whatever?
No.
Okay,
I have a question. Why is your mic so quiet?
maybe I'm just talking quiet.
Just talking into a sock.
Yeah.
Sounds
Who's
like
talking
it.
into a tissue. But on.
Hey,
That was good. Liked it.
give it
fucking
an 8 out
cool.
of 10.
How many
Also
boxes
kinda
have you
just
got?
talking quieter because I've gotten noise complaints from my siblings.
Oh, okay. Like, how many boxes of tissues do you go through on like a weekly basis?
It depends.
Wait, what are we using the tissue for?
He eats them.
He's
Yeah,
mind
literally,
blown.
he doesn't eat the box, he eats the tissues.
So, wait, someone
Did you not
actually
see my
eats
profile?
tissue here?
Did you
ARTK.
not see my new profile picture?
Freaking weird ass over here.
Yeah, he eats tissues.
Some
He just-
people use them for their nose, but no, him. He just eats this like.
Well, some people use them for other things. He just eats
Like
them.
jerking off into it.
Exactly.
Thank you, Cedar, for clarifying.
Just had to
Nobody
clarify
else
that.
was going to get that.
I was
you
ironically
just
clarifying it, Sig.
Some people do that.
What do you mean
Am I the
ironically?
only one that doesn't do that?
Yep.
I don't jerk off into a tissue.
No,
I don't do that.
I have
I don't do
If
that at all.
I'd
I
rather
have an
have no
artificial
cleanup, so
vagina.
you just do it in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. This man gets it.
Use a towel.
A towel.
I have an
No!
artificial-
wet
I have an
towel.
artificial vagina that I do it with.
Pocket pussy.
Yep.
Yeah, they have to.
That's a
like, clean
whole
that thing
different
out.
kind of
But
cleanup.
then you have
Yeah.
to clean it.
Yeah, well, you just
Yeah.
gotta turn it inside out. It's
Are
fine.
those dishwasher safe?
Say a lot
I
of them
don't
are.
think so. I don't know.
Aren't they silicone?
Yeah, a lot of them are dishwasher
Is
safe.
silicone
I'm not.
dishwasher?
See, the thing is, I live in a
This is true, we
household
only have
with a
3
bunch
likes.
of people, so
I
I'm
guess it
not
wasn't
going
live
to
for
put my
45
pocket
minutes.
pussy into the dishwasher.
Oh,
Unless
no.
someone find it.
Yuck.
Yeah, wait a second. People eat. Yeah, don't do that. Those are dishes.
I'm still confused by that. Like, I don't know why more people don't use a towel.
Because
I
you gotta
usually use
clean
a
the towel
sock.
at some point.
Shower like a normal human being, but
I mean,
Well, yeah, you don't always have access to a shower, though. That's the problem.
I mean,
then you don't
you
wait.
just you just wait till you have access to a shower.
you don't have to jerk off every fucking 10 minutes. Jesus.
I disagree.
love Patrick.
Of course you disagree.
You're
Why
jerking
wouldn't you
off
disagree?
every 10 minutes, dude. Do you have anything left in the tank?
No, he'd be dead. Didn't you know that?
My stamina
the guy,
is
like,
legendary.
jerked off, like 68 times on
46.
Oh, I
incident and
died.
died.
It was 46.
45's the limit.
45. Okay, that's what it was. I thought it was
45 times in a day?
That just
Yeah.
sounds like
In
you're
a session.
gonna get in a lot of pain.
It's some stupid meme that got posted in Gentlemen's Club that said a guy died after masturbating 46 times on Valentine's Day.
Huh,
And
not a meme, it's
we
definitely real.
we made the joke of that's it, boys. 45 is the limit.
45
Should
is
we-
the current known limit.
Should we play
That
I'm gonna
Slash?
try and set a world record, boys.
That's a...
If I
Play
die,
Die.
if I die,
So
know
far,
I
we currently
died
have
with a
sample
smile on my
size of-
face.
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord.
I died in pleasure.
Okay then.
You know, after like 4 or 5 times, it kind of starts to hurt.
You've done that many times? Like, you know,
What are
if
you,
get
dry
sore-
docking?
You get sore near your prostate.
In your wait,
It
what?
does-
Hello?
In your
What?
prostate?
I'm just
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
Yeah,
just
like
on the
down
ball,
at the
so.
base, like it starts to get sore.
I mean, you
Yeah,
don't
it
need to
does.
use that
I'm
for
just
every
saying it's
round,
now.
Kappa.
No, like, even if you don't use it, like, it just stimulates all those muscles and they get sore after a while.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta practice.
Practice what?
You gotta work
Gotta
through
train.
conditioning.
Go through,
Condition
Yeah.
your nutsack.
Rocky montages, like from like the Rocky movie.
Top 10 most kid-friendly streamers. Hey, we're giving life advice out here, alright?
But
You know,
Air T, I'm
there's
still kinda
some
curious.
kid out there who hasn't quite gotten to that age, and he's gonna grow up and think, gee, a towel will save me a lot of money and convenience, huh?
Okay, wait, hold on. Jacob wanted to ask me a question.
How many boxes of tissues do you go buy in a week?
In a week? Like 1 or
Yeah. 1 or 2 tissues boxes. What do your family say when they see you eating a tissue?
2? They usually don't.
They normally don't
say
see
or
you?
don't see you.
It's a
Yeah.
secret thing.
Oh, they don't see you eating it?
No, he said say it or see you, and I said yeah.
So they don't see you or or say anything about it.
Not really.
So what? You just like ask, hey, can you pick up some tissues?
Well,
They
I mean,
probably
we
just
haven't-
think
we
he's got
haven't
a masturbation problem.
Yeah, honestly,
Alright.
he'll take that.
Also, I'm prone to like allergies, so.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you look like the bad person.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
are you
nuclear
eating
TNT.
How in the
I'm
world
sorry, I
you
wasn't
look
really
like
chat that well.
you look like the type of person who has allergies? What?
Get a joke, man.
But like, what is it supposed to mean? You can't
It's
say
supposed to be a
It has
joke.
no
you can't
meaning
exactly tell a
behind.
joke with that doesn't mean anything. Joke has to have some meaning for it to be funny.
You're a weird
Oh,
dude.
bro, go
you
eat
know.
some fucking tissues, dude.
Yeah,
Don't
go out,
get
eat
that
some
real
tissues.
bad. I'm just kidding.
I take comedy seriously.
Instead of like jerking off, you just eat tissues.
Damn it, I'm gonna die again.
Yep, you did. I love it when you can hear somebody in a voice call say, "Oh shit," and then you just look in chat. Oh, they died.
You good over there?
I'm loving the sound effects.
That was one of those coughs where you didn't have any air in your lungs and you just said,
Mine?
yeah, that
Yeah,
last cough.
I breathed in beer down the wrong hole.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what I
no.
figured.
I would be
That
careful.
sounds like it
That
hurts.
sounds like it's not healthy.
I love
It's
how we
painful.
have. I love how in our perimeter we got like it on one side of it. It's perfectly aligned with the chunks.
Nice.
Well, on one side of it, we're clearing it in straight lines.
No. I mean like the actual wall is perfectly aligned with the chunk boundary. So like if you have the right chunk, then you don't actually see beyond that point. You don't see the other wall. It's just like these ladders going up. Oh, I just saw someone fly down the light. I thought there was a bug on my screen.
Nope, that was me coming back from dying.
So yeah,
How does
there
it
was a
feel?
bug on the screen.
I was about to like smash it, but then I was like, oh shoot.
Just punch your monitor. Do it.
No, because you'd all hear that.
One punch.
One Punch Man?
Sight. Tama.
That's the greatest anime ever.
Get out.
Anime
Get out of the call. Get out of this call right now.
Terrible people.
What's your EVGA differing opinion?
Why?
Just because anime sucks ass.
Yep. I
You've
agree.
never watched One Punch Man.
The only anime I enjoyed was Trigun.
Dragon Ball Z is the only anime that has ever existed.
Hunter x Hunter.
Are you a
Hunter D
weeb
was
or
kind of
TK?
alright.
Wait,
Or,
wasn't Pokemon anime?
Yes.
I didn't like it.
I love
Like
that.
I watched that.
I watched that. That was amazing.
There were a few others that I
Are you a weeb?
no. My friends
You-
are though,
Oh, that.
or at least some of them are.
I mean,
Yeah, I have a
I'll
couple
give
of
you a hint.
weeb friends also.
I'll give you a hint. I'm in a Discord called Fuckweebs, so you know.
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm asking your
boy.
TJ.
What do they talk
Yeah,
about
boy.
on that Discord?
What?
Jaffe.
What?
He's trying to
Wait.
fuck weebs.
Oh, that's what he's getting at. Okay.
God damn it! Let Beast talk.
I was just wondering what you do on that Discord, Jaffe.
I don't actually do anything. It's my friend's Patreon Discord. I'm a
Patreon Discord?
I'm a Patreon of hers, so you know.
Yeah, you're a patron of mine.
Patron.
It's pronounced patron.
Hold on, is that a notification for?
I'm sorry, Beast. What did you just say?
You're not even a patron for me.
Does it not matter that I donate more money to you than I have?
That's not good. Beast, have you ever been charged back? Charged back?
Never actually.
Wow.
Challenge accepted. Although, you know, if I charge back, it'll probably just give you more fucking money. Oh my goddamn PayPal.
We are so
Did
close
that
to being
really
done.
double
Oh my
up? Did
goodness.
they never, like, get that back from you?
No, but did you get those other $30 donations, by the way, that wouldn't go through for me?
No, I didn't know you were donating 30s.
Okay, so I donated, maybe it was $20. Might have been a $20 donation. And I sent it through about 3 times before it finally worked.
I think I
So
only
you
got that
donated
once.
like $90?
Yeah, something like that, but only one of them went through, and 2 of them are pending.
So, like, it left your account, but it didn't actually go anywhere.
Yeah, but it'll go back to my account if they just never... They continue
If
pending.
it never processes.
Yeah. I was just wondering, because I didn't look. Not really cared.
Sorry, Viral, I didn't realize I was probably just screwing that all up for you.
You know, I thought we had a system there for a second, and then I just realized that you're just going for something.
I was just going around the top in a big circle. I didn't even think about it.
It's all good.
With this, this farm, what do we do with the stone and golden swords and the armor from the pigment?
Throw it in
Trash them.
lava.
You get shot into the void.
Pigment doesn't drop.
Okay, it does. That is exactly what I was hoping
Well,
it did.
are we gonna make it so we can actually get, like, make the void?
We have a bucket of lava that's the exact same thing.
Yeah, but it's more
Yeah,
fun
but
when you
sounds
actually break the
fun,
hole
yeah.
to the void. Like, you,
I like
then
lava.
you can fly below
It
the
fits the theme of the nether.
No,
Well, we're not gonna
I
have
will
really-
assure you I'm not gonna concern myself with shooting into the void. It'll probably just, you know,
Trash canned into lava.
Inventory
because it's the
of
kind of
items.
circuit where, like, surely somebody's gonna be like, oh no, we gotta shoot in the void, it'll be a great thing, but, like, in all reality, it'll just be a circuit like this, where it'll just get shot into lava, and nobody will ever know or care.
Alright.
I'll know.
Sounds legit.
And I will care.
Meatball, if you want to make the hole in the bedrock, go ahead.
No, don't.
Bed bedrock breaking is not fun in this version.
It is when you have creative.
I mean, it's about how it was in PS4. So
Oh, I'm getting lag.
I've never heard anybody talk about playing
actually,
Minecraft
like-
on PS4.
I used to play it on PS4. I had a bunch of friends that played it, so I just went on there and hung out with them.
I'm not gonna actually get to 600,000.
Yeah, you can. You're still gonna mine the floor.
I don't want to.
It's amazing how
Okay.
easy this thing is to fix. When
I
the
just thought you
gasket
would,
doubled up, you just
Maybe
double
it'll-
flick the lever, and there you go, they're freed up.
The game is back.
Oh, hey, Meatball, did you ever get word on the TNT duper that apparently exists?
Yep, and got a screenshot.
Could we use a TNT duper for the floor of this to get all the bedrock out from in between the bedrock, or the nether rack between the bedrock?
That's a good idea.
Because it's gonna be really hard to get all of it out.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey,
By hand.
Brast.
Wait, hold on. Is this the last?
I love the typos.
Yep, this is the last
Seems to
area.
be. I keep seeing other players, so it must be very close to being done.
No,
Yeah.
I mean like this is the last chunk. Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Wait,
We
last
got
block.
it.
Hey,
Woohoo! We did it.
I got the last block. Suck it, guys.
Oh.
Perimeter done, boys.
And Jaffe just logs out.
See you later. That's it. I'm done.
Taylor comes in just to try to dig the rest of it.
You guys are finally done over there?
Yep.
If I could get off the ground with a fucking rocket. There we go.
Come on, Sig.
I only used
Wait a
2/3
second,
of
Arthur.
the stack
In the course
last
of
time.
mining, I've gathered 1, 2, 3.5
Wow.
stacks of gas.
Guys.
I got like
guys,
4 sticks, yeah.
Why are there so many zero gravity zones in Fortnite?
There's a cube
Science?
kept moving.
Okay, so the zero gravity zones are where the cubes used to be.
It's probably a
This,
reason.
this is freaking amazing.
Yeah,
If the
it's
perimeter
fine.
is done, then why are there more mobs spawning?
Can we use TNT duping to get rid of the floor?
I don't care.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Let's
Alright.
do it. Okay,
Alright.
Meatball, send us that thing.
I can't.
Why not?
Why did you
I
say
tell
yes,
you-
Beast? No. The answer is
I-
no.
I cannot give you because he has not made the video. Like he has not posted it.
Then we won't make a
It's-
video about it or anything.
It's not my design.
No, we can't do that.
It's not my design. It's his design. I'm just friends with him. He told me how it worked, but then asked me not to show it to people until his video's out. Il
is it?
Mango had already stole his idea of it and removed one block and moved another one and called it his own design. So he's
Why
pretty
is
fucking pissed now.
What thing
Hey,
are
who
you
knows?
talking about?
TNT
Um,
duper.
TNT
uh,
duping.
my friend Mythity made a TNT
I see you,
quarry
Jonathan. I
already
see you.
for 1.13.1, and he made it in the SciCraft creative server. Il Mango changed up very few blocks and then called it his own.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's stupid.
I asked him, I was like, so when did
So we talked
Il Mango
yesterday.
become a Raceworks?
Oh,
Oh,
I just want to get this. I just want to get this thing finished completely, so we don't have gas shooting at us.
Well, you know what we could do right now is we can make a gas catcher.
Well, that's not going to do much work. if
What's
we
a
have
gas
all the
catcher?
spawnable if we have all the
It
spawnable
catches
spaces.
gas.
Just
You're
run up the floor.
fucking retarded, Games. How does it work?
It's
It catches
not-
the gas. That's what it. That's how it works.
Okay,
I'm banning Games. That's it. I'm banning.
And yep, I'm out of the voice call. This is
we can just put a bunch of slabs.
Oh
just, like,
shit! I put
every
him in the blue house.
blocks.
Wait, did
Didn't do
Games
that.
join the voice chat?
Yeah, he did,
Yeah.
and then he was being a stupid fucking Australian child, and I got
Put
real pissed
slabs
off.
every 4 blocks
Ow.
just for now.
Why does everybody so mean to Games?
I
Because
like
he's
him.
such
child.
stupid. Obviously, he knows what I was asking. Just
Okay,
has
guys,
chance about it.
I like
let's
him.
just move on.
I
No,
like him.
So,
I like Games too when he's
Eric
not
T-Gate, we
childish
could
and.
use slabs every 4 blocks, but that won't make a
work.
difference because we have pigmen that are slowing down all the rates.
No, but I mean just to get rid of the gas.
Well, yeah, we
The
can get rid of
gas
the
are
gas.
still gonna spawn.
No, they won't spawn if we have like slabs in certain places to make them not spawn.
I have a quick question. When are we gonna be doing the wall for this perimeter? Like before
So
we build
the
the
plan
barn?
for the plan for the wall is we're gonna have Beast talk to an artist about getting a match for the floor and the walls combined.
And preferably, and the only I don't need an artist for that. I mean, anybody can come up with a good design. I mean that more like I would like to have a theme for the farm itself too.
Oh,
Okay,
So
do you
if-
like an idea, Beast?
My question
I don't remember
then
your
is,
idea.
Until we have a design, do we want to just torch the floor?
That's not. This is the
That's
nether.
not gonna
They
do
spawn at all light
anything.
levels.
Yeah.
And they can. They
Just
won't
mine
spawn
out
on
the floor.
perimeter.
You guys, it's slightly more annoying, but it's not difficult.
Can we button the floor?
cover the floor with lava.
We have 10 shulker boxes of TNT. We can just blow it all up.
Cover the floor with glass.
Yeah.
No, that's
I'm down
too
for
expensive
that.
right now.
I don't know.
No, we have a sand duper.
No matter what we do, I'd suggest we just tear out, clean out the bedrock.
Well, good
What
morning.
about
Hello,
what
mate.
about like black glass?
What if we cover the floor with sea lantern? That's great, Chaser. I'm loving
You asked
it.
about black glass and got shut down already.
No,
Multiple
I
times.
asked about black glass.
See,
He wasn't
the
gonna
reason I
take a
shot
bit of a
down black
break.
glass is because everybody's suggesting black glass. Like, it's so cliche. We can do better than that.
Let's do
White
yellow
glass.
White glass. Ta-da!
Pink.
Wait,
about
wait.
No glass.
Can we?
Rainbow.
Oh, I was gonna say rainbow. Yeah.
Yeah, just do like a
Okay,
rainbow pattern.
if
Honestly,
Beast
I'd be
got
okay
the
with that.
DM I sent him of the wall idea, it was like a rainbow wall of spiraling. It was
Oh,
Can I
Good
just-
to
that.
meet you again.
Can
we
anyone
do
else
a
just
rainbow
appreciate?
in the nether?
That-
Can
I'd
we?
be down.
Please.
I like it.
Okay, no, I'll put it in decorative what I can like the it could
I'm
be
not
like
gonna look.
20,
like
40
Fortnite.
blocks between each colors. But let me try and
Okay, I am gonna look. I'm intrigued now,
It's a rainbow, like diagonal
like, you could
rainbow pattern.
custom-
and I'm excited for it. And if it's amazing, then I'm gonna start building it without piece of permission. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, like that, but like it could be like that's 10 blocks between each color, but it could
Oh,
be
that's
like 20 or
terrible.
40.
That was a terrible rainbow.
You could make it like 20 or 40 blocks between each color.
That's a fucking brutal rainbow.
That's not. Those aren't
It
even
could
like
look cool,
the
like,
good
if it
colors.
was, like... Oh well, you can improve it. Cool, have fun.
I will.
Got your chug chug.
Can anyone else just appreciate all the gas holes we have in the walls of this place?
Yeah, on the roof and the floor and
If
the
you
ceiling.
look at the floor though.
The floor, the roof, the ceiling, everywhere is gas holes.
Ceiling's mentioned twice.
The perimeter is just a giant gas hole.
One thing I still
You're
like
a
my
giant
minute.
gas hole.
I don't know.
Guys,
Okay, Beast is talking.
I would just want to talk to Toned. See his thoughts. Or somebody who wants to actually sit down and make this happen.
well, we don't know what you're thinking for it.
Jungle, Reggie. Honestly, like, two lines of thought. I like the simple, easy... Well, okay. Easier said than done. But, like, if we match the walls with, like, the spacing of the bedrock, with that kind of idea, to the ceiling. Like, if we did that as the walls, I think it would be really cool to have that disco ball effect. Like, floors, ceiling, and walls. Like, everything.
And, in place of bedrock, maybe dark prismarine because it's similar.
On the walls.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, dark prismarine or black concrete or whatever would fit the gap.
Okay.
Might work.
And you know what would make it more amazing? It would
So
trip
what are we gonna
people
do with
out and
these
scare them.
blaze? Thing?
I kind of want to make a
still
farm
seeing
out
it.
of
Oh,
those.
you have him muted, so you can't actually know when he's talking. No, I mean, that's the fun idea, but if Toned, or honestly whoever, I don't know if anybody would want to jump in and just overhaul this. I know Repper likes to do this kind of stuff, but I don't know if he would want to undertake this. It wouldn't even be that huge. I would just want like maybe a more serious design, like an actually like good, come up with a genuine pattern kind of thing. Am I the only one actually working on this floor? I think so.
Right now, yeah, I'm eating ice cream.
I'm
just
trying to
kinda-
listen to what
I'm
you're
just kinda
saying.
cleaning up the miscellaneous blocks that were left on the walls.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
just getting the lava that's falling out of the wall cleared up.
Now it'd be, well, now gas can still spawn, it's whatever. But, from there on, I mean, go back to your projects, I guess. We don't need to do this right now,
I mean, if you like how the ceiling looks, if all you need to do is make the floor look like that.
Obviously, it would be easy to just fill it in with sea lanterns. But,
But it's difficult with the walls.
right, with the walls, we'd have to actually, you know, figure that one out. Without Schematica, that'd be a pain, because somebody'd
It would.
fuck it up.
But
It would look cool if it matched, but it'd be really, really tricky.
The thing is, though, it can't match exactly because the ceiling is like 301 by 301. whereas the
Okay,
walls
it
are
would,
like-
just the jet. What I mean by match is the random variation of bedrock.
Okay.
It's hard to get that density without having like a schematic for everyone to follow.
So, yeah, I mean, it'd be fun, but I don't know. And that's kind of it. I mean, we could do, like, really simple. We could pour lava from the ceiling and then just outline it that way. That'd be kind of neat.
That would be cool as.
Pour lava? What do you mean?
Imagine if our walls were just straight fucking lava.
I'd enjoy that.
A lava curtain.
That'd be so lame.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's lame. That's a cheating way of doing that.
No, and then when people might accidentally fly into it because they might go AFK and look at something like another document on the other screen, they'll fly into the lava wall and
Yes,
die.
that's a great idea, Games. Why didn't we think of that before?
Hmm.
Jeffy, I feel that there's a hate.
The Anarchy server, I'm
I
pretty
love
sure
Games
that I put
to
the
death,
IP below.
but
I
it's
think.
just he's pissed me off, and I'm angry with him now.
That was kind of, I was saying sarcasm to not do the wall. I was siding with you.
Okay, so.
No, you tried your best. It's fine.
I mean, we could absolutely just distract from this entire project and play Jackbox, but...
I enjoy that.
Whoa, Beast. We still got a movie to watch.
Hey,
So how's
your
how are we doing
offer
this?
to
Are we
watch that
mining
movie
out-
was 2 hours ago.
We're just mining out all the netherrack?
No.
top
My offer.
Everything.
To watch the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a lot less. That is a lot less convenient.
Because the top layer works to an extent, but you're still gonna have, like... you're still gonna have the spawnable block here and there.
We could always. We're gonna have that regardless with this.
Yeah, because if you're mining everything out, chances are you're gonna miss something.
Yeah, it's almost
Very,
like
very low.
you found stuff at the very end of the server last season in the witch farm perimeter.
Very,
Like, there's
very,
being
very,
random.
very few. It's better to mine it out as best as we can.
Okay.
Lava wall, yeah, Chaser's right. Lava walls would be relatively easy to remove if we came up with a better design.
They would. See,
And it would
I
look super, I don't know. But Games is right in that, like, it would be a dangerous wall. Like, we would have to have proper ins and outs, or else we're probably gonna kill ourselves getting in and out of here.
Well, I mean, if we have the curtain and then maybe have like orange glass in front of it, it wouldn't.
Well, that kind of defeats the point of easy to remove.
I guess.
But we have all the glass now. Well, we have all the sand we need.
You know what? Why don't we just make the? Why don't we just not actually mine out all the netherrack, and then what we do is we just cover the entire thing in carpet to just be a giant picture of like the beast. Like of his head.
Not even his like profile picture. We'll just have a picture of his actual face on our floor.
You know, what we can do that won't actually change anything is figure out, we could actually just start the farm straight up.
Or
Or,
we want to remove all the spawning spaces for gas so we don't actually blow it up.
alright, well then let's start on the floor.
Okay.
Clean it out as best you can.
Resources for the farm.
I'm gonna catch all the gas with a fishing rod and a minecart.
Oh.
Good luck. Good luck, man.
Matt, do you want to move the resources in here and put them in like a gas-proof box?
Yeah, I'll do that. Hold on.
Are we putting all are we mining down this netherrack down like one
Yes.
layer under the bed?
All the way.
All
we're
the
mining
way
it
down.
all the way.
Get rid of
If
every
you can
block.
see netherrack, it needs to be removed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll make
I
this
hate
area a
gas.
bit of a trick to get around, but it's fine.
It's bloody awful to get around.
Gas anymore because at this
Well, you
point.
can just ask one or two guys instead of removing stuff just to place it.
What are you saying?
To place sea lanterns.
No. We already said we don't want to do that.
I didn't hear a final decision on that, but yeah.
General consensus.
Is Meatball still here?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
What exactly can we put above the farm with the new height mechanics?
What do you mean?
So obviously with the new height I mean, as long as we got bedrock up there, it doesn't matter. But like, with the new height mechanics,
You really want to try to break the bedrock anyway, so.
So, with the new height mechanics, what is it? Just like anything transparent's okay?
No, I don't think
Yeah,
blocks.
pretty much anything transparent, or any spawnable block, basically. So carpet and string, shit like that.
Glass would work above
If
it.
I tell Tone for the
Glass.
farm, like you can basically do whatever you want, but keep solid blocks, 8 blocks from the edge of the farm to keep spawning spaces nice.
Well, you
And
don't want to
then-
put any type of block above the farm, like at the any chunk above the farm. You don't want to put any type of spawnable block.
That's what I'm
You don't want
saying.
to put
is-
any block above the farm. Not to matter chunk.
I'm not talking directly above it. Anything the top of the farm is your limit if you want to maximize efficiency.
In the perimeter
Top
at
of
all.
the spawning spaces. to be
The
more
spawning
specific.
spaces, yeah, no. It doesn't matter about the, like, if it's like 5 blocks out, it won't matter at all.
Yeah.
More than 5 blocks out, I mean.
I meant that for like, if you put solid blocks adjacent to spawning spaces, it's gonna
It should
hurt
be fine.
rates.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, I mean, it actually, in theory, it should help because if you put a spawnable block there, but you make it spawn proof, the spawning algorithm will attempt to spawn there, but realize it can't spawn there and spawn inside the farm.
It'll move forward into the farm.
Mm-hmm.
You can technically go 20 blocks out from the edge of the farm, and then the pack spawns will be drawn into the farm.
I thought in the new mechanics it wasn't the full 20 anymore.
No. That's just for witch farms, because witches don't spawn in packs.
Okay.
So you might want to make little modifications like that later on then. Does that like with the leaves things?
Leaves still work. Yeah, that's pretty much what leaves are. Is that they're a solid block, but then mobs can't spawn in them, so it draws them into the center.
Have you guys got a lot of quartz from this? Loads.
Yeah, I have a shulker box of quartz in my inventory right now.
We're going to have to hurry up and get a main storage built up somewhere.
That's what I've been saying.
Well, why don't you do
Games,
it
how did
then?
that go?
You're not doing it.
Because, do we have a design?
Why don't you design something?
No.
I can hammer out a storage design in like
No.
3 or 4 hours.
When we start a main storage room, I'll let you know. As for currently, I had games because he wanted to set up a main
but I
storage.
thought you were deciding against that because it was temporary and someone was designing one or something.
No. I decide
I'm gonna
things.
go get more
Did I tell you to stop working on it?
No.
I mean, I even put a sign at the iron farm.
I don't care how laggy
iron
whoever thinks it is. This is a temporary farm. Throw it up at spawn. Give us somewhere to throw our items.
Okay, I'll work on it now. Okay, I was a bit confused. I'm sorry.
What we want is somewhere we can just dump all of our items, so that they'll be sorted into a place that's easily accessible. So we want to get those items back.
And then someday I'll finally figure out what the overall storage room is going to be. I have a location in mind and a basic idea, but I want it to be done correct. And to throw up a storage room quick, as you guys just said, is the improper way to do that.
Tone said he's
What
going to be
are-
home in a bit.
What are some of your ideas, Beast? Just curious.
Tree. I was thinking
tree?
about, I talked about it yesterday. What if we had the Minerva treehouse just like the voice channel, but like in survival?
I don't like it.
And we dedicated an entire, roughly between spawn and the witch farm, angled, slightly towards the nether perimeter. If we just had like a dedicated area where we mined out an entire perimeter, just so that there's like nowhere else anything can spawn. It's, the server. Whenever you walk to the storage room, you're basically entering a void world. But then like,
Wait. So you're wanting to do exactly what we did with our storage room?
what did you do with your storage room?
You saw my storage room. It's in the. We hollowed out a 600 by 600 perimeter.
Wasn't that 1K by
Okay.
1K?
Yeah,
No,
it's
the
not.
museum is 1K.
It's not that creative an idea. Sorry,
I know, but I'm
Meatball,
saying,
it's
is
not
that what you're
original.
wanting to do for the storage room? Is just make a giant ass perimeter like I did?
No, not like you did. If it's similar, I didn't get the idea from you. I got the idea from basic logic, is that you put it in a perimeter because a storage room is like one of the laggiest things you can do, and it's super necessary. But if there are spawnable blocks and there are caves that mobs are spawning in, that's not going to help anything. So you got to make a perimeter for it. And I was thinking if we gave it its own like 300 by 300 standard one and just did a normal storage room in that, we could probably do something really cool with it, like a giant treehouse.
If you want to reduce lag the most, you'd want to dig it out all the way to render distance.
I think that'd be cool if we did it to render distance, because then you'd actually look out and just see void.
Now I thought, what if we went to complete? If we like put a lot of decor on the bottom. If we gave it, you know, lakes and rivers and landmass, but like spawn-proofed all of it with light, made it so nothing could spawn, or made the slime chunks extra bushy, etc.
Well, then yeah, you have the problem with slime chunks, which I kind of like the whole void thing personally.
It'd be really tricky, but like doable. And I wouldn't want just like a flat, empty perimeter, because like I showed the slime farm in creative on stream, and I was talking about it yesterday, and like how they had already started on areas like that, but because it would only be its own little perimeter, you'd have like a giant gorge that was where the storage room is going to be. And if we put it inside of a giant treehouse, that'd be really cool.
That'd be a lot of leaves.
Right. And I figured a tree farm would make any wood cost obsolete. It would be fine. Leaves, I mean, we were empty on redstone and we had a shulker box full of blocks within about 2 hours. So I know that Minerva can pull together to make something happen.
You can do a farm.
Good. It's like if we needed a certain amount of leaves, I don't care how you get it, like we can make it happen.
Okay. I need more sand.
What do you need more sand for?
Yeah. Do you need more than 131,000 blocks of sand?
No, I need it for glass, so I'm gonna go over there and get some.
Like a Garden of Eden thing, a giant hole filled with like jungle and stuff. Like, yeah.
Jungle is very laggy though with all the leaves.
It'd be really tricky to like make it spawn proof. It'd obviously be easy to just do an empty hole, but I don't know. I like the treehouse idea. And it'd be its own storage room. It wouldn't be connected to a farm, there'd be nothing going on. But we dig a perimeter so it's as lag friendly as possible.
Wasn't kind of the point that we didn't want to ruin the terrain in the overworld, or?
No.
Well, we wouldn't be ruining it if we did it right. Have you heard what I've explained? This would look so much better than anything so much better than anything Minecraft generation could create. And I know it's totally doable, it's just kind of drawn up the blueprints.
I guess we could get it, to be honest.
Where have you
just
been?
Because
You finished
the way
digging.
you're explaining it, I'm getting the picture of a tree that you stick on top of bedrock. Which I don't know if it's accurate
no.
or not.
Hopefully we give it like proper grass to sit on and spawn proof
We have
that
an
in some way.
apple.
So,
It'd actually be cool if like, ooh, Tone could easily do something crazy like this, but like, I keep thinking Tone because he's like the only guy who stepped up. Like Reggie dropped off the face of the planet.
What
Mills
happens
is
to
super reliable.
An anvil.
In
What
the
happened to
rares,
Ruby?
valuable stress, the one with marked with the diamond, there's a ton of iron.
Whatever happened to Goldie?
Ruby?
Ruby left the server.
Yeah, he's not
Did he?
part of Minerva
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, was that health problems?
No, he got healthy and then he left.
Ah.
Yeah, that was some of them.
He's doing his own thing. We don't. Yeah, he's not on call, if you will.
He didn't he change his Discord or something? Got a new
I
Discord or
don't know.
something?
You could talk. I could talk to Mazes.
Open to Golby.
Military.
Oh, really? That's cool.
What happened to Epic Roy? Daniel. Where's our chocolatier, huh? Where's the Welsh guy?
That wasn't a chocolatier.
Wait, weren't they the same? Wait, what?
That was Golden Cow.
Oh, yeah. Were they both artists?
Ray's more of a redstone than an artist.
Hmm.
The more we do to this,
I don't know. I could talk to Golden Cow.
Matt, where can I put the anvil?
Pardon?
On top of the if you look at the
iPad died.
system,
Compute was on. I did a
and look up.
burrito
you see, like, two
challenge.
pillars, but you can just place it anywhere for now.
I just realized that as we clear out more of this, the netherrack is gonna be harder and harder for us to actually do it with all the mobs spawning.
The chest I put do not touch on, people took some of the stuff from it, like the redstone.
Not really.
Well, I mean, they took the redstone because Beast asked for redstone, and we scrounged together all the redstone.
We got plenty of redstone now.
I mean, you took like 2 weeks off from actually working on it, so
That's fine. He can get what he needs.
Anything that's at spawn, even if you write do not touch on it, you know what people are gonna do?
take it.
They're gonna fucking touch it.
Yeah.
Like all the iron.
touched him,
The best way to get a bunch of stuff together and not have people touch it is to not put it at spawn.
Mm-hmm.
This is what ender chests and shulker boxes are for.
Yeah.
I'm finding it's more and more difficult to actually fit everything in my shulker box.
Oh, look, there's a turtle here.
Yeah. Cool. Turtles are old news.
Who actually
Hey man,
turtles?
Turtles are beautiful.
I kill them if I get them.
How long is your longest session of sitting in front of your computer? Oh, that's a really weird way to word that.
At least
I don't know.
24 hours.
Longest stream was 24 hours, but I don't know. I've had longer sessions of being on my PC than that stream.
Really?
Did you eat?
But even then, I get up and take breaks, so I've never... I don't know. Longest stretch of staring at my screen doing nothing other than gaming or whatever. Because I've always hated when my parents said, oh, just staring at a screen, because like, you not realize that I'm actually like doing something here? I'm not just like sitting down and turning my brain off. But I have no idea.
If you turn the computer on, your brain off.
I get up, I do things. I pee, I eat, I walk around the house, I find a cat.
Eat pork chop?
Where was I going with all that? I don't remember. The storage room. The storage room could be a big thing. I don't know. I also need a design that we need to look into. I want to, when I'm ready, talk to Matt, see what he's got. Not now, but when I start looking into the storage room.
One purchase at a time, man. One purchase at a time.
To be honest, my storage system is probably not going to be fitting for Minerva.
We can look into the specifics of it at some point.
Yeah.
I am in no place to wrap my head around it now. I like the fact that at very default, I don't see why we should do anything different than anybody's done before. Because like, storage rooms are like reinventing the wheel right now. I mean, how many different ways can you put items into chests? Turns out a lot, but...
I thought we had last season.
Yeah.
To this very day, I argue with people about last season's storage room. We designed it to be lag friendly. Storage rooms are just laggy. That's how they are.
And put a massive fucking clock in it.
Okay, seriously. It didn't even run. It wasn't even running. I fucking hate it.
But it
when
was
people
so
do that.
cool, so for those of you with a shitty computer, go fuck
People
yourself.
unironically got mad about that clock. It was so much dust. It's so laggy. Two things. A, doesn't even trigger that often when it's running. B, because of you assholes, wasn't running 97% of the time. So it wasn't even a factor. It like redstone just sitting there is nothing. It doesn't do anything. God, I hate that so much. That always pissed me off. I kept having the same arguments about that storage room every goddamn day.
I like sparsity for the fun of it.
I
to be honest.
fucking love that storage room.
I love it too. I don't give a fuck what anyone
I
says.
just said, like, honestly, it was literally every day.
Literally.
These people who are no longer members created the argument. It wasn't Daniel, but like,
I blame Daniel.
every day.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
And like, honestly, the Ruby Center, yeah, it had like 4,000 tile entities, but like the hoppers, there weren't that many open hoppers. I put droppers over every little one that was. I used few hoppers per chest. We had not that many chests. Like, it was as like friendly as a big storage room can be. It was just a big storage room.
It didn't help that we were also in the middle of the witch perimeter.
It wasn't that big of a deal. Like,
I think we'll notice the difference.
It looked absolutely amazing, though.
Like, people are like, oh, the storage room is so laggy. We need to build a less laggy one. Like, it's a storage room. They're laggy. That's... You put 4,000 chests in a spot, you're not going to have really good frames. That's never going to be the case. Now, I mean, we can opt for a smaller storage room. I won't argue with you that we didn't use half the space we had last time.
You could do like one chest for some things, but like I like the 2 chest system we had.
I do too. Especially with shulker boxes.
Yeah.
I hated how people mess with that without saying anything.
Yeah.
Sig.
Matt.
Did you look up there and place the anvil next to the other anvils?
I didn't see other anvils.
Something I want to look into is taking a copy of the Minerva Ruby Center of last season and replacing all of the items with item frames. Just to see how it works. See how it is.
Doesn't work.
Because there are two lines of thought. First off, it looks the best. I mean, item frames are just the best possible. They look great.
Really?
I think so. I mean, there's nothing cleaner than just a row of item frames. I mean,
I like
it works for
having
every
different
block in the game.
Yeah, I prefer that
Does
thing.
anyone have 2.5 stacks of quartz they can donate?
Yep.
Why?
Yeah.
For the storage?
I'd say most of us do.
Yes, games. I do, but you're gonna have to
I
break
hate
it
that
down.
he said why, because I know Jacob's probably got a shulker box of quartz ore that you could have right now.
Just curious why. Like, what is it for?
Storage room.
The storage.
I want people to...
Think like my head right away.
Oh.
Wait,
I
you
got
need
mad at people today.
the blocks or like the quartz?
He probably needs it for dispensers and whatever.
Yeah, for
Observers.
observers.
Okay, so you need the quartz, not the blocks.
Chaser said it'd be cool to store everything in shulker boxes. That is way easier said than done. Way easier said than done.
Also, it'd be kind of hard because with a lot of items you might have like half a shulker box filled up with it.
Yep.
Because
incredibly impractical.
Okay, so who filled up the hallway where the villagers are with cake?
I did. It's beautiful. Leave them.
No shame.
I've done on multiple occasions simple mock-ups for what a storage room where you use a fuck ton of shulker boxes looks like. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
They're enormous.
Because most of the items in the game, I can actually go into this Ruby Center right now in single player. Most of the items in the game are not something you'll ever need shulker boxes for.
Instead of, you know how with the Ruby Center storage system, how we had like double chest and a single chest? Alright. Put where that single chest was, shulker box.
We did originally, didn't we?
Yeah, we did originally.
I think it works better with the dyed items, though.
Okay, so
Forgot
like
how
bulk
much
storage.
between bedrock.
I mean, I'm looking at like ender chests, all the pressure plates, redstone. Am I good? Okay. All the different redstone components, you don't need shulker boxes for. Dust and blocks, maybe. But even then, that's kind of a niche item. Like all the different stones, these don't need shulker boxes. The woods, we don't need. The wood... I like in the Ruby Center last season, we didn't even have wood in the main area. We just put them straight into shulker boxes.
We should put in a shulker boxes.
And we did.
We should, because we produced that much.
Like, we did a lot right with this storage room. I've always thought that item frames were cleaner, and people will fight you on this all day because they don't know what frames are. But item frames are actually not that bad. Server hardly cares about item frames. Your FPS is going to go to shit because 400 item frames is a lot to have on your screen. But it doesn't actually impact the server that much.
My argument actually is that I think the lock blocks look better too, and identifies what's in the chest.
If it makes it kind of like unplayable for certain people, then I think that is something to take in factor.
Right. Like, somebody had an argument with me, but like, oh, it's actually nicer on the server, but like, yeah, but as a server owner, I know that a lot of our members can't run 400 item frames. It's just not something they can do.
So overall, it wouldn't be nicer on the server.
Right. It'd be nicer on the server, but not the members. So we can't do it. And then like all the different dyed glasses, like we don't need shulker box storage for that. I mean, like, it's better to just throw these in chests. And if you look at the actual design back here, like the actual redstone, did all the hoppers get deleted? Oh, somebody replaced them with glass. That's funny. It was a fairly like friendly design. I did a lot of work to make it as least impactful as possible. I even used designs that use 2 redstone dusts instead of 3, just so there's less going on.
I might be able to compact the whatchamacallit even more. The office. I don't know like how does it look exactly, but I might be able to.
I added quite a bit of extra storage that we didn't quite have to do. That one I can understand. Like, I kind of snuck an extra double chest behind pretty much every single filter. Most often, this was not a necessary step.
Well, Cedar just broke the farm.
What farm?
The hostile mob farm.
Nice.
God damn it. Okay, fine.
The one that's in the middle of the ice spikes.
Oh, the ice spikes? What?
There's a farm here in the middle of like an ice spikes biome, it looks like.
That's his.
With like a village and wheat farm.
I like that I can't actually load the world without enough RAM allocated in my game.
Yep.
Download more WAN.
I thought he actually broke the real hostile mob farm. I was like, it's so simple.
I thought it was. I didn't know where he was, but he was inside of it when he came out of creative a minute ago, and a creeper blew him up the moment he came out of creative. Inside the farm.
Yeah, that's his own farm.
That's
I
funny.
downloaded the Minerva Season 2 world and tried to run it. I let my computer run the loading terrain for a week. I mean, well, it was 3 days, but that terrain didn't load.
You just sat there for 3 days while that thing load up.
I let my computer AFK for 3 days because I wanted to see the world in like single player.
That's ridiculous.
I gave it 6 gigs of RAM and it's already used all of it.
And then
that world was insanely cool.
Because then Minecraft went to not responding.
Hello, person. There are so many people in this voice chat.
Well, Jacob, this world's going to have something which that world never did have in like the next week.
Well, hey, I hope it gets done next week.
I love how that's the first project that we started, though.
Okay, child.
Baby, you're driving me nuts. Go to bed.
What does she want to do?
I don't know.
Make Skittles is what I heard.
I heard baby talk.
I'm a baby translator. I speak baby.
This is actual hell trying to get this to work.
Jeff, you stop doing dogs reports.
Ha!
Making my mob farm.
I love you, Daniel.
Why are you trying to make a mob farm?
My personal mob farm.
Nobody else got that reference and would have if you weren't here.
I know.
You AFK for one night at the other mob farm.
I want my own.
He does need to be. He does need to do it to be able to learn to do it.
you were gonna yell at me for vacuuming, Sig. That's why when you went into spectator mode, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble.
No. I just came over to see what you were vacuuming.
I was vacuuming all the mob drops because they keep falling and making me lag.
Yeah, and then you came out of creative right next to a creeper and blew yourself up. Like
Yeah,
a dummy.
that was fucking hell, and now I have to try and fix that because I didn't light up the platforms as I went. So this is gonna be fucking awful.
Well, lesson learned, huh?
Yeah.
You stupid dummy.
Why does this world not generate?
Too laggy. It's not good enough.
Hey, Sheen.
Just allocate like 20 gigs of RAM to it and it'll be fine.
It's not the RAM. Well, maybe the RAM.
Hoping if I can get. God damn it!
Who the fuck has 20 gigs of RAM just
How
to
am I gonna
spare
get
like that?
myself out of this? I don't know how I'm
People
gonna get
with
myself
very,
out of this.
very, very expensive computers.
Doesn't the Minerva server computer have like 64 gigs of RAM?
It does, but that's different.
Yeah, that's not
That's
like
a
a
server.
personal computer.
What's the problem, Cedar?
I don't know how I am going to get this mob farm done because there's mobs spawning and I didn't light up the area, so I just keep getting killed every time I try and.
Water.
Might as well just
get
move
to the,
away.
Get to the
Yeah,
top and
I'm
put
trying.
the water in.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the redstone onto it because I have all the buckets and the dispensers. I just need to
get to the top with just a water bucket and dump a water bucket to push all the mobs off.
Why is this
But
TPS
you
taking
can't just. That's not how this is working.
Oh,
Lever. Okay, on the top observer, instead of setting up the timer yet, just put a lever that activates the water.
Spider.
Okay, that makes
Snowball
sense.
in Fortnite?
See?
Alright, I finally loaded up the world.
Have you noticed how having armor helps?
Is my coffee cup still in there?
Very nice. That didn't activate any water. Shit.
No shit.
Bad, man.
I don't actually know if I still have the original prototypes for
That
the
did.
Ruby Center slices.
Yeah,
It activated most of the water. There you go.
Hello, your background. Oh, snowball.
One level down.
Okay,
You got a, You got a creeper and a zombie right below you.
All right, cool. We're in good
so
shape
is
here.
anyone willing to donate these quartz?
Games, come to the perimeter and grab
alright,
some.
alright. I'll come do it, but you have to break it down. Where are you?
Yeah.
Spawn.
Spawn.
Alright, I got you, games. Just one sec.
Thank you.
Let me find it.
You could have just come to the perimeter and grabbed because there's
No,
a
no,
chest
I got it. I got it.
I
Don't
felt
worry.
like people took those quartz or something because we're finished.
No.
Why the fuck would anybody take quartz? This fucking quartz is useless.
It's not useless.
God, this
I know
whole
it's not
thing is
useless.
all
That's why we've
busted
been
up.
collecting it, but it's still not very good.
It's very good if you do redstone.
It's a fantastic block and it's great for redstone.
So
what are
I
you
need
talking
my
about?
dispenser here. What are you doing? God damn it! I have to put a full thing of solid
Alright,
blocks
I gave it 8
above
gigs of
this, by
RAM.
the way. 'Cause I'm in an ice biome.
You're
Okay.
Do you want to go outside? Is that what you want?
I want to go outside. Sick, take me out.
Sick, what are you talking to?
A dog.
My brother's dog.
Oh, your brother didn't take his dog with him?
No, because I refused to go. They was like, well, we can't take the dog to the hotel we're going to stay in anyway. We're leaving the dog with you.
Oh.
1.13, I know.
Games, I'm here.
This game is taking
oh my
a
god, spawn has
stupid
changed.
amount of RAM.
Yeah.
How long have it been since you've been at spawn?
Oh, this iron farm is new, so that's neat.
Oh my gosh, you've not been there like 2 weeks then.
I literally have only been at the fucking perimeter and my base. Oh, wait, games.
Where are you, Duffy?
I'm right here.
You
Right
give
here.
it 8 gigs,
hello.
it takes 9.
Cedar, this is a whole lot of ice.
Oh wow.
Set up
wow.
the lava wall? No, don't.
wow.
I'm the
That
Ice
was
King.
an idea.
Told you I had a bunch. That's just in my inventory from mining. Just throw in a
Yeah.
chest.
Like from Adventure Time?
Alright, this is not worth it.
Am I the only one who's actually working on this perimeter right now?
You know,
No, I'm
Adventure
working on.
Time.
I'm working on the
Chaser
corner.
is-
Okay, thank you, people.
Oh my goodness, iron for days. We finally don't have.
We've not had to worry about iron for about
If
2
you're,
weeks.
if
Shut
you're
up,
Ice
Asa.
King, then where's Gunther?
First time I've seen it.
I don't watch Adventure Time. I'm just the Ice King.
Alright, it's
Why
not
did
worth
the
it.
Ice King have to change? He was cool before he
It's
was.
not
I'm gonna put my brightness back on the TV because this is too dark.
Are you checking all of those to make sure there's still a bucket in them at least?
I believe they're all filled.
There's a water bucket in that one. Not an
They
empty
should
bucket.
all be water buckets.
So you're placing water anyway?
I'm placing water on the ones that are not activated just so they sweep the mobs
Damn it.
off as I go.
That's nice.
It'd probably help you if you used a sword or something to fight those
Yeah, I
objects.
had it in my inventory.
See, did you take my axe?
I still have it. You gave it to me.
Yeah, I know.
I still have it.
And I'm not giving it back.
No, I'll give it back. I'm just in the middle of something.
We've actually
those
done
two, you're not
quite a
going to
bit of
break
this.
down those two the
Oh
pillar?
yeah, good job, Sig. Thank you. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Daddy.
How much kelp do we need exactly?
None. We have
None.
help.
Okay,
Why
so
do we
can
go?
I empty this shulker
Weird
box
water
of kelp?
mechanic.
Also, we've actually done a pretty decent amount of this perimeter so far.
Thanks for letting me totally, like, waited for an answer, but yeah, cool.
You know, the problem's gonna be I have to make the water collection system.
Robot.
Yeah, you're robot.
Yeah,
you
you're
are.
roboting Beast.
Do the pillar before you do the ice.
Wait, is that Beast?
Beast didn't talk.
Oh, then
He
sorry.
did. I heard
He's tried.
robot.
Oh,
That's
okay.
better now.
I wasn't sure if that's actually him.
Yes, sir. Beast,
That's better.
You guys looking to play some Jackbox?
you're back.
No.
Sure.
God damn
I
it,
gotta
Beast,
finish
I'm not
this
gonna watch
mob
that movie.
farm and then.
Jeff, you're gonna go watch a movie?
If we don't go watch a movie, I'm gonna go watch a movie on my own. So you know.
Oh, alright, I'm done digging.
What movie?
Solo, the
Oh,
new Star Wars movie.
Hey, Solo? No, that's an old movie.
Well, it's the
Oh.
newest.
No, Solo's
I
not the
watch it?
newest one.
Solo
Yeah,
is
it
the
is.
newest one.
Yes, it is.
Rogue Squadron is the one before Solo.
Rogue Nation. Rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
No,
haven't
there's
seen either
another
one. of
Rogue
them.
One,
There's
sorry.
another one.
Rogue One. Yeah,
Rogue
both of us.
One?
What about
Yeah.
What about Star Wars, the third one? That was what was it? The fourth one that was meant to be the fifth, and they stuffed it up. I don't know. It
No,
was,
there's
like,
one
so,
after Solo.
Alright, stream.
there's
A
not.
lot of mobs.
I'm gonna call it there. It's been a pretty successful day. We finished the perimeter for the most part. Got the bulk of it done. These guys are probably gonna continue cleaning it out. I'm gonna go watch this movie with Jeffy and Sig and I think Matt, maybe Chaser. I don't know who's all coming.
No, I'm. Yeah.
What do I do here?
We'll figure that out later. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there, you guys. 9.5 hours. That's a pretty normal stream length. I got kind of a late start. Thank you for following, Joshua. I got kind of a late start, so yeah. See you, Razor Wolf. Saw you in chat. I read pretty much everything you wrote. I didn't read any of it out loud. I appreciate the activity. Good night, everybody. Good night.